Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crusader Sports Network. I'm Thomas Hatfield here, bringing you this hockey broadcast today as your Strake Jesuit Fighting Crusaders take on Klein. This is a battle of two undefeated teams, and this is no doubt a big game with a big game feel. Now let's talk a bit about the teams coming in. So, as I said, Strake Jesuit, they are 2-0. They are coming off an 8-2 win over Fair Creek, which they absolutely dominated. Carter Kipp and James Rain both had 2 goals. Michael Martinez, Harrison Swartz, and Logan Graham and Darshan Patel also scored as well. And goalie Christopher Smith had a solid game with 22 saves and a 917 save percentage. And he only allowed 2 goals on 24 shots. Really good performance for him. Klein, on the other hand, are 4-0, and they are coming off a big 7-4 win over College Station last week. So that's all we have for the pregame show. Let's cut it over to Joey Montroy. We will see. I'll see you at postgame here on Crusader Sports Network.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here getting ready for the game. You can see the Crusaders now getting ready to move onto the ice for the first time in a little bit. They played last Sunday, and we are ready for an action-packed game here. So we're waiting for the okay to go on the ice right now, and we will see you then. Saw Misha, and last game they had, I believe, who was the goalie last game? Klein. And he had over 20 saves, is great. And we're just excited to see what this game's gonna look like. These teams are both undefeated coming into this game. It's also the first broadcast that we get to see the Strake Jesuit jerseys in their finest. They're absolutely beautiful. I love them. The green and white, it's just always a color. It's amazing. We will see you after the warm-ups. And I'm not talking for We are back. Looks like we are going to be starting soon. The buzzer is about to ring in about 3 seconds to get underway for this hockey game. And there it is. Jesuit of coached by Coach Kip. That is, try saying that 3 times fast. And it looks like we will have Misha in our goalie for tonight. We should be starting face-off shortly, and we will see you then. And we are back, ready for the face-off. Face-off going to be taken up by Carter Kipp for the Crusaders. Martinez in the back end, along with Charlie Higgins. On the right, we have Grisha Nikulin. And on the left, we have Harrison Schwartz. Face-off is won by the Crusaders, moved up by Schwartz to the left side, and he clears it back into Klein's own end. Klein moving up the boards on the left side. Taking away, taking it slow in their own end. Moving up through center ice. Klein moving through the middle. Penalty is called for offsides. Fast start, good face-off win by Carter Kipp. And we should have another one right here. Face-off being taken by Darshan Patel. Face-off won by the Crusaders as they move it up down the left side of the ice. A couple big hits. It is picked up by the Bearcats. Back to center ice. Shot down the middle. Bearcats take it behind their own net. Wrap it around the boards. Moving it up the left side of the ice. Their defending is Brian Graham. Moving it on the left side of the ice. Across the middle, but nobody's there to get it. Fighting for it on the right side in Strake's own end. Still fighting for it. Pushed out but picked up by the Bearcats. Swatted away in front of Jesuit's own net. And is now being moved up. Big hit by the Bearcats as they clear it out back into Jesuit's own end. Picked up behind the net by James Rayum. Moved up through center ice. Picked up by Logan Graham and taken away by the Klein. Klein moving up along the left side of the ice. Shot. Good stop by Misha. Good pad stop there. Moving around the boards. Another slap shot by the Klein. And there's a glove stop by Misha, and we will have a whistle, and it will be another face-off. We would like to take this time that in future, if you would like to come out to any of these games, they are posted and sent emails out to everybody. Shot by the Bearcats. Good pad stop by Misha. It's picked up by Charlie Higgins wraps around the boards to Martinez. Martinez taking it up on the left side. Martinez moving it up. Swatted away by the Bearcats, but kept in. Offsides is called on the Crusaders. We will have another face-off. Sean Algren taking the face-off for this one. Face-off won by the Bearcats. Moving up along the left side of the ice. Taken away by the Crusaders. Charlie Higgins stopping a pass. Passed up the middle. Crusaders moving it up. Sean Algren skating around, trying to find the puck. And I believe that was offsides. Yes. As there will be a line change for the Crusader. Carter Kipp comes back in along with Harrison Schwartz, Brian Graham, and a few others. Carter Kipp on the face-off. Face-off won by the Bearcats in Strake's end. Off of a body and out of play into the stands. That's something you don't see often. We will have yet another face-off. This first quarter has been dominated by face-offs so far. Misha so far has had a lot of great saves, couple pad, couple glove. He will see if he has to do it again in Strake's own end. Tried to clear it out to center ice and is picked up by the Bearcats again, trying to move it into their own end, taken away by the Crusaders. Crusaders trying to clear it again, stopped, kicked away by the Bearcats. Crusaders are there again on the left side of the ice to take it away. Brian Graham attempting to scoop it up behind the net. Brian Graham moving it out, up on the left side of the ice. Once again, stopped at center ice by the Bearcats. Carter Kipp has it on the left side near mid-ice. Fought for on that left side. His attempt to be shot down the boards, but is shot into one of the boxes. Darshan Patel coming to take the face-off. Tie-up is won by the Bearcats. Bearcats bringing it back in their own end to set up a play. Try to shot up the middle. Is cleared back into their own end. Good passing by the Bearcats, moving up on the right side of the ice. Good defense by the Crusaders, though. Tries to spin, takes a shot. It's a pad save. Bearcats have it in their own end, or in Crusaders' end, fighting for it. In the corner, moving across the middle to the shot. Misses wide, behind their own net. Shot, good pad save by Misha. Bearcats have had a lot of offense in this first period. Crusaders are struggling to clear it out. Crusaders still fighting for it in their own end. Picked up by Charlie Higgins. Try to wrap around the boards. Picked up at center ice. Bearcats trying to move it back down in their end. Move to center ice. Bearcats have to get back to not be offside. Missed pass there. He slips. Here we go. Logan Graham moving up the right side of the ice. Stops. Does a good move. Shoots to the center. It's blocked. It's picked up by the Bearcats. Shot. Ooh, that was a good shot by Tucker Martin. Had it right in front and just missed wide of the left pipe. Is now fought for on the left side. Moved out to center in front of the goal. Is shot, maybe. Moved to center. Missed the pass. Logan Graham tried to pass it to the center to Grisha Nikulin. And he just missed it. Crusaders have it at center ice, trying to get people back for non-offsides. A whistle is blown for offsides, though. We will have another face-off. It is still 0-0 in this first period. 10:30 left to go. Let's see who we will have for this face-off. It looks like it will be Sean Algren coming in. Face-off won by the Crusaders, picked up by Ethan Tran. Brian Graham fighting for it. Crusaders keep it in their own end. It's cleared out down the boards to the left side of the Crusaders' end. Crusaders trying to regain behind their own net. Moved up through center ice. Moved up. Grabbed by Graham. Graham tries to do a move. Tries to pass to the middle, and it is missed. Ethan Tran had an option to try and shoot it there, but it just went right past him. Brian Graham moving it back through center ice. Pass is taken away by the Bearcats. Crusaders in their own end trying to clear it out and to get a play. Brian Graham trying to take hold here and clears it out. And this most likely will be called for icing, and it is. Crusaders will have a slight line change. Grisha Nikulin coming out. Carter Kipp coming in for the face-off in Crusaders' own end. Face-off won by the Crusaders. Martinez trying to slash it around the board. Shot and deflected by a player, being Charles Higgins. Picked up by Grisha Nikulin, trying to clear out. It is swatted away. This could potentially be a tripping call on Martinez. No whistles blown, though, as Crusaders try and move it back through center ice. It is bounced off the box and is out of play for another face-off. 9:12 left in the period. Crusaders really moving the lines quite quickly tonight, trying to make sure that everybody has fresh legs. Carter Kipp back again with the face-off. is won by the Bearcats on the left side of the ice. Bounced it off the boards. Trying to move it into this Jesuits' end. Martinez moving up along the left side. Really fighting for it. Gets taken away. He can't just power through him. I'm sorry, that was not Martinez. That was James Rayum. Bearcats have it. They're moving it up. Ooh, big hit by Brian Graham. Taken out on that 2-on-2 situation. Taking out one of the offenders. Jesuit trying to move into the Bearcats' own end. Bearcats trying to regroup wrong. Taken away by Brian Graham. Pass it up along the left boards. Back into Jesuits' own end. Picked up behind the Jesuits' net by Charles Higgins. Charles Higgins moving it up down center ice. Trying to look for a play. They have wingmen. And that will be an offsides call called on the Crusaders. Looked like Logan Graham was just slightly offsides as Charlie Higgins was moving across center ice. We have Darshan Patel coming in for the faceoff. Faceoff fought for and cleared out by the Crusaders. That was Logan Graham with the clear, wrapping around the boards on the left side. Picked up by Tucker Martin. Bearcats gather around their own net. But Jesuit is able to keep it in their own zone. Tucker Martin trying to maneuver through the defense. Bearcats are able to grab it, but it is going to roll past the blue line, and Crusaders will have to move back. It is not an offsides call because nobody touched the puck. Bearcats now moving along the left side. They clear it just to the right of the goal. Charlie Higgins moving in, wraps it around the board to Martinez. Martinez moving it along the right side. Martinez moving it up quite quick. Takes a shot. It is just wide of the left pipe. Rebounded and sent back over to the middle. Picked up by Logan Graham. Logan Graham tries to shoot it to the middle. It is taken away by the Bearcats. Bearcats now moving it through his center ice. It's swatted away by Martinez. Playing good defense there. Martinez moving it around his own net. And the Crusaders will finally go on the offensive. Martinez moving along the right side. Pushing. Doesn't stop. He's fighting for it in the corner. Gets tripped. And the Bearcats take it up through center ice. Passing it up to the left side. Logan Graham clears it out in the corner. Bearcats move it back down into their own end. It's picked up behind the net by the Bearcats. Bearcats have it in the corner. It's being fought for. Bearcats miss a pass there, and it's picked up by Martinez. Hopefully Martinez can clear it out here. It's taken away, and some rough fighting by Martinez to make sure that they can't get that good shot on goal. Logan Graham picking it up, trying to get it clear, trying to gather. Trying to wrap it around the boards. Misses. Picked up by the Bearcats. Bearcats trying to move to center ice. And it is swatted away. Move back through center ice. Martinez moving up. They don't expect it. Gets a check. Martinez has it. Tries to pass it to Sean Algren. Bearcats clear it. And it will be icing on the Bearcats, which means we will have the face-off down in their own end. This should be a good opportunity for the Crusaders to try and get a shot on goal. It will be Sean Algren taking the faceoff. Faceoff is won by the Bearcats as they attempt to move it behind their own net. Picked up by the Crusaders on the right side of the Bearcats' end. Trying to pass it to the middle. It is passed. It is stopped from going over the blue line. Charles Higgins with a shot. It is blocked off a defender. Fought hard by Rayum. Moved up all along the left side by the Bearcats. Brian Graham is able to move it away. And he clears it down to left end. This will be called for icing. Bearcats will now move down into the Crusaders' end for a face-off. Misha needs to have a good stop here. Face-off will be taken up by, it looks like Carter Kipp. Yes, it is Carter Kipp. And here we go. Puck drop is fought around and won by the Crusaders. Crusaders moving it up along the right side. Attempts to clear Martinez. Martinez really trying hard to clear it. Kipp tries to clear it. It bounces off a Jesuit player. Still being fought for, and it finally crosses Jesuit blue line as it is hit back. Stopped from going out of bounds by the Bearcats. And out of bounds, I mean going into the box. Bearcats moving it up center ice. They might have a shot here. Misha with a good save. Catches it under the pad, and we will have a face-off. Crusaders have a face-off in their own end. It will be Carter Kipp again with the face-off. Puck drops. Is swatted quite hard by the Bearcats. Brian Graham fighting for it down in the corner. Crusaders trying to clear it out behind their own net. It is moved up and picked up by Harrison Schwartz, who clears it out along the left board, and it will be an icing again, and the Bearcats will once again have it down in their own end. Misha has had a good number of saves tonight, mostly with the pad, but he has been really rock solid for this defense so far. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the period. Darshan Patel ready to take the face-off for the Crusaders. Puck dropped and won by the Bearcats. Shot wide of the pipe. Hard wrist shot by the Bearcats. Attempted to be cleared out. It is cleared through center ice. Bearcats clear it back down their own end. Picked up by Brian Graham. Brian Graham moved it up around the right side. He bounced it off the glass. Bearcats trying to gather around their own end. It's taken away by Brian Graham. Picked up back by the Bearcats, and they will have a 1-on-2 situation here. More of a 2-on-2. Oh, good glove save by Misha. Picked that one out of the air like a baseball player. Crusaders will once again have a face-off in their own end. That seems to be a common thing for tonight. Darshan Patel ready to take the face-off. Puck dropped. It's a tie-up. Puck is gotten by the Bearcats. Moves it behind their own net, or the Crusaders' net. Shot in front of the goal, and it is in. The Bearcats score right over Misha's right shoulder. He attempted to get it with the glove, but couldn't get it. The Klein is now up 1-0 with 4 minutes left in the first period. I will say the Crusaders need to get a little bit more offense going. We've had a lot of struggles. We've had a lot of face-offs down in our own end, and that has not helped Misha as he is continually having to make saves. It will be Sean Algren ready to take the face-off for the Crusaders at center ice. Face-off won by the Crusaders and attempted to be cleared across the Bearcats' blue line. Bearcats shoot it back. It's passed across the left side, but is a little bit off. Bearcats take a shot. Stopped by Misha with the pad. Fought ball behind the own end, behind Jesuit's end. Bearcats had a chance right in front of their goal, but missed it. James Rayum trying to move it up. It is swatted away by the Bearcats. Bearcats now have a one-on-one situation, but he falls! Brian Graham is able to scoop it up. Man, that Klein player just fell, and he had a really good opportunity. Crusaders now attempting to move it up through center ice. Brian Graham does a good stop move. Brian Graham taking it in. Pass it up to Algren. Algren takes a shot. It is off the pad of Klein. Fought for behind Klein's net. Is attempted to be cleared out. Klein clears it out. Down on their own end. And it will be called for icing, and Crusaders will get a face-off in Klein's end. This is a great opportunity. See if we can get a good shot off here. I'm really hoping for Martinez to get a good shot off here. I think he can do it. He's been really working hard this game. He's going to get it. Face-off on the left side, taken up by Carter Kipp. Face-off won by the Crusaders. Moving it in along the boards behind the net. It's taken away by the Bearcats, who are moving it up along the right side. Crusaders stop it from going over their blue line. Move back along the boards behind the net. Bearcats once again trying to clear it along the boards. Crusaders still able to keep it from moving. Fought for on the right side. Bearcats trying to recollect behind their own net. Bearcats are able to clear it out of their zone and move it back to center ice, but it is shot back to the Bearcats' end. Bearcats collecting behind their own net. Crusaders moving back into defensive positions. Moving up to stop it at center ice. Moved back by Carter Kipp. Fought for on that left, still in Klein territory. They now move it through center ice. Klein, move it up through the center. Good hit by Carter Kipp. Charlie Higgins trying to catch it and collect it near Crusaders' own end. Big pass to Martinez on the left side near center ice. Martinez moving it in. Martinez along the board. Martinez toying with this defense. Good pass cross court to Nikulin. Wrist shot is wide. Martinez picking it up down behind the net. Shot. It is just missed. Stopped by the defender. Bearcats attempt to clear, and it's called for icing, and we will have a face-off back in Klein's end. Martinez been toying with these defenders, trying to find an open shot. We will have Darshan Patel coming in for the face-off. Face-off won by the Crusaders, passed up to Graham in the middle. Graham attempts to shoot, puck slides out of his stick. Klein with a good offensive, but it is taken away by Rayum. Rayum fighting for it on the left side of center ice. Bearcats moving in through center. It is taken away by the Crusaders. Tucker Martin trying to clear. Rayum fighting for it back there. Rayum still fighting for it behind the net. Tried to pass up to Darsham. Darsham passes it through center ice. But it is taken away by the Bearcats, and they will be moving it right back through. Bearcats moving through. Pass over to Rayum, taken away by up to the Crusaders. Rayum. And his icing called, even though that was really close. It will be a face-off in the Crusaders' end with 50 seconds left in the first period. It has been a hard-fought first period, and I think the coaches will want to go with the Crusaders a little more, and I think we'll be ready for this second period. Carter Kipp ready for the face-off. Taken behind the net, Charlie Higgins trying to clear. Picked up by Schwartz. Schwartz clearing. It potentially will be called for icing. It is. Crusaders will have another face-off in their own end. Crusaders ready for face-off. Carter Kipp coming in. Puck is dropped. Swatted out. Shot by the Klein. Bounces off the right pipe. Cleared by the Crusaders. Klein trying to keep a hold of it. Fought for right in front of us. Klein moving it behind their own net. Crusaders have a shot right in the middle, and it just bounces off Klein's right shoulder. Klein's goalie's right shoulder. It is fought for right in front of the net. And the whistle is blown. That was a great shot by Grecian Nikulin. Right, bounced right off Klein's goalie's right shoulder and over the goal. I thought we were really going to get one there. Would have been nice to tie this up. 9 seconds left. Martinez takes a fast shot, and it's just off the pad. It is shot into the box, hitting nearly both Klein's coaches. Clearly not happy about that. 4 seconds left. Crusaders will try and get a quick shot off to tie it right before. Crusaders have it in their own end. Carter Kipp with the face-off. Face-off won by Klein, and that will be the end of the period. End of the first period. Klein is up 1-0 on the Crusaders. Crusaders will have a nice line change, and we will see you then. Welcome back onto the ice for the second period. Looks like it will be Darshan Patel taking the faceoff for the Crusaders as they switch ends. We will have Tucker Martin on the right wing, James Rayum on the back end, along with Carter Kipp, who is not taking the faceoff. And on the left wing, we will have Logan Graham ready for the faceoff. Puck drops. Is fought for. Logan Graham tries to come clear. It is won by the Bearcats as they try and move it along the boards. Crusaders take it away. Carter Kipp has it. Crusaders trying to pick it up in their own end. Ooh, big check by the Bearcats. Seems to be confusion on where the puck is. Finally swatted away by somebody. Is fought for down in the end. In Crusaders' end. Shot. Misha, good pad save right off his right shoulder. Bearcats moving it up through center ice. Taken away by the Crusaders. Crusaders move it up quickly around on the right side. Brings it around. Shot to the middle. The pass is missed. Carter Kipp skating back to grab the puck. Passes it over to Rayum. Crusaders trying to clear it out from behind their own net. Rayum does a good move. Passes it up to Darsham near center ice. Darsham trying to clear it. Bearcats collecting it in their own end. Taken away by the Crusaders. Bearcats once again moving up through center ice. Carter Kipp on the defense. Tries to pass it to the middle, and they just miss it. Moved up along the left board. Bounces off towards center ice. Bearcats trying to clear it in their own end. Trying to move up for a play. Pass it to center ice. Moving up again along that left side. Shot. Oh, tremendous save by Misha. Off his helmet there. Misha Tuskut, 2 saves, almost 3, but is saved by a Jesuit defender. Now trying to move up a 1-on-3 situation. Making sure that they're on sides. It is called offsides. I will say Misha had 2 really good saves. He really stretched out his left leg to stop that first shot, and the second one bounced right off his helmet. Can't ever feel good, but we know he's there protecting our goal at all costs. We will have Brian Graham coming in for the faceoff. Not somebody who you normally see taking a faceoff for us. Martinez in the back end along with Charlie Higgins. Crusaders trying to move it in. Graham collecting it near center ice. Graham slips and loses it. Bearcats moving it in. Oh, huge hit by Martinez. Martinez seems to get a call. We'll see what the whistle was blown for. Martinez getting the penalty. Big hit. Crusaders will be in a 4-on-5 situation with Klein having the power play now. Martinez and most of the Jesuit bench confused on what he was called for. Martinez not happy about it. Crusaders ready to take the faceoff in their own end as they're down a skater. Waiting on the referees. And we are ready for puck drop. Martinez seems to be taking the faceoff. Shot wide of the pipe. Higgins moving it up. Higgins moving it along the right side. Swatted away by the Klein. Klein has a 1-on-1 situation. It is stopped by Brian Graham. Came up from behind and hit his stick to miss it. Klein still trying to get a shot off. Shot goes left of the pipe. Klein trying to move it in the middle. Fought for in the right corner. Crusaders trying to clear it out. And it will be cleared back to center ice by Charlie Higgins. Picked up by Grisha Nikulin. Fought for behind Klein's net. Is finally picked up by the Bearcats as they move it along the right side. Bearcats have an open shot. It is a good pad stop by Misha. Bearcat offense got a little bit too close and couldn't really get anything above. Whoa, high shot into the net as it is hit by Brian Graham. 6-2-6 connect. Puck goes flying into the net. We will have a face-off near center ice. I'm wrong. Down in the Crusaders' own end. Tucker Martin in to take the faceoff for the Crusaders. Fought for. Eventually cleared past the blue line by the Crusaders. Crusaders still trying to gather the puck. Carter Kipp gathers it on the right end. He clears it down into Bearcats behind the net, trying to gather it. Bearcats now moving up along the right side. Misses the pass. Rayum grabs it. Kipp sends it down to the other blue line. Fought for along that left board. Kipp, once again, sends it along the boards. Crusaders have 20 seconds left on the power play until we're back to even skaters. Shot and good save by Misha, using that right arm pad. Puck is cleared back down to the Bearcats, moving it up through center ice now. On the right side, takes a shot. It is wide of the net. Crusaders fighting for it behind their own net. Moved out into the corner. Big hit by Rayum. And it is cleared down. Ooh, I really hope that was going to go in their goal. That would have been awesome. Klein collects it behind their own net. We do have even skaters now, with Martinez coming out of the box. Rayum passes it to center ice. Crusaders have skaters there. Crusaders attempting to make the pass. A little bit of a stagnant offense there. Lopez thought he had a pass there, and he just didn't. Bearcats now moving it up along the right side. 2-on-3 situation. Trying to pull it around the boards. Tries to pass it in the middle, but nobody is there. Crusaders will grab it and start moving it up to their own, to Klein's end. Rayum tries to clear it. Bearcats pick it up in their own end. Now moving it up through center ice along the right side into Crusader territory. Takes a shot. Misha right off his chest. Good save by Misha. Bearcats try to move it into the middle. It is swatted away. Kipp moving it up along through center ice. Wraps it down in the end. Pass blocked by shot. It is off of Bearcats' pad. Klein now moving it up through center ice. Swatted away by the Crusaders, swatted away by Martinez as Charlie Higgins starts to move it in behind. And now the Crusaders will collect it in their own end. Martinez has it. Passes it up to Nikulin, or tries to pass it up as it goes flying past, and it will be called icing. Crusaders have not had as many shots on goal as the Bearcats, but I feel like the Crusaders' shots have been a little bit more accurate. Bearcats have had a lot of wide shots. Misha has been really rock solid. Face-off won by the Bearcats. Higgins moving it in behind his own net. Passes it up to Schwartz. Schwartz moves it up to the middle, back to Higgins. Higgins moving it up now, really fast. Takes a shot. Ooh, it goes in between the goalie, but he's still able to deflect it just outside. Fought for by Higgins behind the net. Higgins just everywhere right now. Went and grabbed by Nikulin. Crusaders trying to figure it out in their own end. Ooh, and Higgins just barely keeps it from staying offside. Fought for in the corner by Schwartz. Still being fought for. Crusaders seem to come away with it. Moving it across to the other side. Martinez off the defender's pad. Oh, I thought they had it. Martinez had a shot right off the goalie's face mask. And Nikulin, it looked like it rebounded right to Nikulin. And he had a shot, but it just looked like it was swatted away. Klein's goalie looks a little bit shaken up after that. Crusaders will have a face-off in their own end, or in Klein's end. Darshan Patel ready to take the face-off. Face-off won by the Bearcats. Tucker Martin moving to take it away. Bearcats trying to regain behind their own net. They move it along the left board. Bearcats moving it through the neutral zone. Taking back into, shot back into the Bearcats' own end. Rayum gathering it in Crusaders' end. Kipp attempting to clear it out. Shot by the Bearcats in center ice, but it is missed, or in front of the goal. Crusaders trying to move up. It is taken away by the Bearcats. Bearcats now moving up center ice. Good save. Good stick save by Nikulin. Or not Nikulin, Misha. Bounce off the board. Picked up again by the Bearcats. Bearcats will take a shot. It is off Misha's right shoulder. He's doing a phenomenal job right now. Kip attempts to regain it in his own end. Along the board. It is stopped. Bearcats now trying to regain it in their own end. And it goes flying into the crowd. Bearcats stick used almost like a ramp there. Almost hit a couple people in the crowd. Luckily, it didn't hit anybody. I don't think anybody wants to be hit with a puck flying straight into their face. That would be not a fun way to enjoy a hockey game. Sean Algren here to take the face-off. Face-off fought for, won by the Bearcats, but taken away by the Crusaders. Bearcats stolen again, moved it into the own end. Ooh, Bearcats attempt a pass right down the middle, and it is missed. Charlie Higgins making it up in his own end. A Bearcats player seems to be hurt on the play, and a whistle is blown. Crusaders players taking a knee as trainers and coaches come out to attend to the player. We will be back in a moment. Much applause for the Bearcat skater as he slowly skates off the ice. I heard from my co-host that he landed weird as he slid down, something with his leg. Crusaders move to the blue line to take the face-off. Sean Algren ready to take the face-off for the Crusaders. Crusaders win the faceoff, picked up by Martinez, moving it up along the right side. Is slowed down. Martinez trying to set up a play here. Martinez pushing again towards the right side. Moving it up, pushes it along the boards. Bounces behind the net. Martinez moving in there quite fast to come grab it. Martinez fighting still for it behind the net. Martinez ends up with it. Martinez trying to make a move. Still fought for it right by the net. Bearcats trying to clear it along the board. Martinez. Ooh, I thought he was going to have the shot there. Good pass to the middle. Oh my gosh, that was a tremendous shot right in front by Sean Algren. Two great saves. I believe it was rebounded to Diego Lopez, who took a second stab at it, but it was just great defending by the Bearcats. Martinez had an opportunity there that it just slipped out of his stick, and he would have had a good shot. Here we go. Looks like Brian Graham moving in for the faceoff. Puck drops. Won by the Bearcats as they quickly move it into their own end. Doesn't cross the blue line, though. Higgins with the shot. Just wide to the right. Graham tries to move it back to center ice, but it doesn't work. Bearcats now moving quickly up into Crusaders' end. Rayam with a good takeaway. Schwartz now with the pass to Kip. Kip fighting for it. Eventually picked up by Rayam. Rayam moving it up along the left side. Passed it up to Logan Graham. Logan Graham now moving it fast along. Tries to take the shot. It is off the defender. Graham hoping somebody's in the middle. He passes it, and there's nobody there. Bearcats now moving it straight down center ice. That will be an icing. And there's the icing call. We will have a face-off in the Bearcats' end. We currently have 5 minutes left in the second period. We will have a halftime show back with Thomas Hatfield at 2/3 time, 2/3 intermission in 5 minutes. Crusaders again moving in to take the face-off will be Darsham Patel as he skates up. Darsham Patel. Crusaders win the face-off. Martinez tries to pass it to Tucker. Passes wide. Moved into the corner. Darsham with a nice hit there. Darsham steals it behind their own net, but it's stolen back by the Bearcats. Bearcats now moving it up past the blue line. Bearcats sending it deep into Crusader territory. Charlie Higgins with a nice pass to Martinez, who is now moving up along the left board. Martinez dekes into the center. Martinez moving across the ice to the right side. Martinez trying to get a shot off. Pass it to the center. Darsham was there, but it was well defended. Bearcats now moving it up near center ice. Martinez skating through, ready to take it away. Martinez with the shot. It is blocked. Rebounded by Martinez. Another shot. Darsham now fighting for it in the left corner. Martin. Oh, I thought Martin was going to grab that. Now moved up to Higgins at center ice. Crusaders waiting to be onside. Wrapped around the boards. Patel moving up. Once again, Bearcats trying to clear. It's grabbed by Rayum at center ice. Rayum clears it into Crusaders' end. Bearcats now moving past their own blue line. Through center ice and to the Crusaders' blue line. Tries to pass it to the middle and misses. Rayum picks it up on the right side. Rayum passing it to Lopez. Taken away. Rayum again trying to gather it. Rayum moving through the defenders. Rayum might have a shot here. He shoots and he scores! Rayum right between the goalie's pads. Terrific shot. Couple dekes around the defender. And we are now tied 1-1 with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second period. It's been a really close game. Absolutely phenomenal. Crusaders have fought hard. Misha has been phenomenal in the back end. Fans riled up about that goal. We will now have Sean Algren for the faceoff for the Crusaders as puck's about to be dropped at center ice. Algren taking a second. Bearcats with the faceoff. Bearcats now moving up along the right end. I believe that is a offsides. It's not an offsides. We will have a face-off near the Crusaders' blue line. Face-off will be taken by Sean Algren once again. Crusaders fighting for it and win the face-off. Ethan Tran moves it past Klein, moves it back through. Rayum moving it up along the left side. Rayum moving through the defenders again. Crusaders take a shot. It is saved by the glove. Crusaders attempting to take a shot again. It is a madhouse in front of the goal, right in between the pads of Klein, but it is sat on and stopped. Crusaders need to get a couple harder shots off. We've had a couple just slow sliders that are easy saves. Rayume was moving through the ice again. I thought he might get another one. Brian Graham on the face-off. It is won by the Bearcats. Bearcats moving into their own end. Martinez takes it away and tries to shoot it away. Bearcats still have it in their own end. Taken away by Charlie Higgins. Charlie Higgins passed it up the left board. Taken away, pass across the ice for the Bearcats. Bearcats now moving up along the left ice. Wraps it around the boards. Picked up by the Crusaders and Charlie Higgins. Back around the boards to Martinez. Martinez, oh, I thought he was going to get the pass off. He didn't. He gets hit. Martinez, another Bearcat player injured on the play. Martinez now moving up through. Shot, and he scores! Martinez! Martinez right to the left of the goaltender. Right past the goaltender's left bicep. Didn't have a glove on it. Didn't have a shoulder on it. And it's the score. Martinez has been playing really solid tonight. Him and Rayum being all over the ice, really trying to get this win. Crusaders now up 2-1 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the period. Patel ready for the face-off. Puck drops, fought for, and pulled out by the Bearcats. Bearcats now moving it up along the right side of the ice, taken away by Tucker Martin. Tucker clearing it past the Bearcats' blue line. Patel moving into to try and steal it away. It's taken away by Martin. Patel moving it up to Martin. Martin trying to move it into somebody in the middle, but nobody is there. It is two sticks collide. Puck goes flying into a box off of a Strake player's glove, off of Harrison Schwartz's glove, and we will have a face-off. Darsham ready for the face-off again. 2 minutes left in the period. Puck dropped and is cleared out by Tucker Martin. Bearcats clear it into center ice. Rayan picks it up. Takes it back across the blue line. Oh, taken away by Darshan Patel. Darshan, oh, he slips as he's trying to get around the defender. Darshan being quite small, it is hard to get around a quite big defender like that. Martin trying to take away from the Bearcats. Bearcats clear into their own end. It is icing called on the Bearcats, and Crusaders will have a face-off in the Bearcats' end. 1 minute and 24 seconds left in the second period. Crusaders still up 2-0. Sean Algren ready for the face-off. Puck drops. It is won by the Bearcats as they start to move it up along the left side. Pass it back over to the right side. Pass missed. Martinez will pick it up. Martinez back over to the right side. Picked up by Ethan Tran. Ethan Tran moving up through center. Ethan Tran takes a big hit. Bearcats now moving it up along the right side, taken away by Martinez. Martinez now slowly trying to figure it out. Martinez, oh, tries to do a no-look shot. Hits off the goal. It's a goal! By Ethan Tran, I believe. Martinez did a no-look shot. It bounced off Klein's goalie's right shoulder, off the glass behind him, back in front of the net where Ethan Tran is able to scoop it in. Barely crosses over the line. Official makes the call, and we are now up 3-1. Crusaders scoring 3 goals in this last 5 minutes. Crusaders now up 3-1 with a lead that we need to keep going. Brian Graham ready for face-off. Face-off fought for and eventually picked up by the Bearcats as they try to clear it across Strake's blue line. Strake bringing it over their blue line. Graham trying to set up a play. Kip at center ice. Picked up by the Crusaders, taking it over the Klein's blue line. Klein clears it through on the left side. Picked up by Ray Hume in Strake's end. Ray Hume takes it behind the net. Ray Hume holding onto it, moving up through center ice. Ray Hume speeding along. Ray Hume. Ooh, tries to pass it to the center to Logan Graham. Shot is deflected. Logan Graham attempting to take it away. Now moved up. Klein moving up along the right board. Klein with the shot, slap shot. It is just wide right of the goal. And that is the end of the period. Crusaders up 3-2-1 at the intermission. Now I'm going to throw it over to my co-host, Thomas Hatfield, for the halftime show.
Thank you, Joey, and welcome back behind the table. Thomas Hatfield here with you once again, and it has been quite the game so far. The Jesuit finally broke through in the second period, scoring twice in a matter of minutes, scoring 3 times, in a matter of minutes to take a quick 3-1 lead. Their lead really came out of nowhere, but you really got to give it to that defense and Misha for really stepping up there in the second period to stop them. As after the Bearcats scored that goal, it took Jesuit a really long time to kind of really get going after that. So we are definitely looking forward to a really good third period and end of this one. Let's send it back to Joey Montroy.
16 seconds left in the intermission. We have seen great defense from Misha again. Martinez and Rayum, significant players for the Crusaders tonight, as they have 1 period to go and are up by 2. Rayum with a goal, Tran with a goal. We've had good offense, good shots, definitely in the later half of the second period. And the Crusaders move up and out to move into the final period of this game. Crusaders moving into the third period now. Darshan Patel will take the face-off. Crusaders now waiting on Klein to start, and apparently the refs, who are also having a conversation. Klein starting to come out now. Darshan Patel being the shortest person on Strake Jesuit's team, but still being a huge influential role, doing multiple face-offs and having a couple shots of his own. Hopefully we can see a goal from him tonight as he's ready to take the face-off at center ice. Puck drops, is picked up by the Bearcats. Crusaders moving, fighting for it on the right side. Picked up by the Bearcats, fought for by Charlie Higgins. Moved up again through by Nikulin. Nikulin got it stolen from him. Higgins along the right side, move it up, pass it a little bit to, and Klein's goalie will cover it up, and they will have a face-off in their own end. In my opinion, I think he should have swatted it out. Interesting play there by Klein's goalie. See who we will have take the face-off for the Crusaders. It will be Sean Algren once again. Sean Algren with the puck drop. Face-off won by the Bearcats as they bring it behind their own net. Crusaders take it away. Crusaders fighting for it near. Now on the right side, big hit into the board. And there will be a penalty called on Klein. That'll put Jesuit on the power play. A 5-on-4 situation. This is a great time to keep that lead up and just continue to push it in. Diego Lopez, a little shaken up on the play. He will continue to go. I'm wrong, he will be pulled out as Crusaders do a line change. Brian Graham comes in. Harrison Schwartz comes in along with Logan Graham. The Graham brothers? Maybe. Brian Graham will move in for the faceoff. Bearcats win and now are moving it behind their own net. Tries to wrap it around the board, taken away by Brian Graham. Brian Graham moving it out to Martinez. Martinez with a shot slightly wide, picked up by Logan Graham. Higgins moving it and passing it to Logan Graham. Logan Graham trying to find an open man in the center of court. Moves it back up to Martinez. Martinez to Higgins. Higgins with the shot off the defender. Higgins picks his own rebound. Trying to pass it to the middle. Logan Graham moves it back up near center ice. Brian Graham passes it back to Logan. Higgins and Graham doing a good job to stop it from going over the blue line. Now moving to the corner. Graham, Crusaders trying to get a shot off. Bearcats doing a really good job of killing this power play with 1 minute and 7 seconds left in the power play. Martinez as on the right side. Martinez with a move. Martinez off the board. Back to Martinez. Martinez takes the shot. It is off the chest pad and grabbed by the goalie of the Bearcats, whose name I would like to know. Crusaders have 54 seconds left on the power play. Darshan Patel coming in again to take the faceoff. Crusaders will have a faceoff in their own end. Klein has yet to be able to clear it out in this power play and have had an excruciating 1 minute and 6 seconds of power play that they've. And as I say that, they get their first clear. Rayum moving it up along the left side, back into Klein's end. Rayum trying to move it to the middle. Picked up by the Bearcats behind the own net, trying to wrap it around the board. Picked up again by Rayum. Pass it back to Kip. Kip off a defender. Kip picks it up and is shot into the net, and we will have a whistle. We will have another face-off down in Klein's end. 12 minutes and 45 seconds left in the third period. Crusaders up by 2. 25 seconds left on the face-off, or on the power play. Face-off won by the Crusaders. Pass up to Kip in the corner. Back over. Shot off the pad. It is bounced way out. Bearcats now moving up along the left board, taken away by Kip. Kip slips over to Rayum. Rayum picks it up, still fighting for it along that left board. Grabbed by the Bearcats as they will clear it out. Back to Misha, who will make the pad stop. Misha has to swat it over to Kip on the right side. Bearcats have successfully killed off a power play. Patel coming in to take the ball away, or the puck away. Jeez. It will be icing on the Bearcats. Crusaders will have a face-off in the Bearcats' end. Sean Algren coming in to take the face-off. Puck drop. Face-off fought for. Won by the Bearcats as they move it up for the first offensive set in 3 minutes. Whistle is blown. Will be some sort of penalty on the Bearcats as they will move back into, no, offsides, excuse me. Offsides on the Bearcats as they move back into their own end for a face-off. Crusaders in Klein's half. Algren tripped up a little bit on the face-off. Martinez now moving around in the corner. Martinez wrapping it around the net. Tries to move it through the net. Picked up by the Bearcats. Bearcats now fighting for it along the left board. Bearcats moving through center ice. Past the Crusaders' blue line. There is a whistle blown. Bearcats coach is not happy with their offensive sets in the last 3.5 minutes as we have 11 minutes and 30 seconds left and is a penalty on Jesuit. Bearcats will now go on the power play. Jesuit will only have 4 skaters. Bearcats now have a prime opportunity to score. Bearcats win the face-off. Bearcats take a shot. It is off the right pad, right arm pad of Misha. Puck gets stuck in the net. Cameraman, get a nice zoom on that. Face-off will be in Jesuit's end, taken up by Brian Graham. Misha's gonna have to do some real work here. 1 minute and 55 seconds left on Jesuit's power play, only knocking off 5 seconds with that short amount of time. Face-off, won by the Crusaders, but is moved out to the Bearcats. Bearcats have it, tries to move it into the middle, taken away and cleared by Rayum. Good play there. Goalie's trying for icing, but he can't call icing on a power play. Moved up to the middle by Martinez. Martinez has it in center ice. Crusaders going on the offensive on a power play. Shot and scored! Martinez! Right over his right pad on the power play. Crusaders down a skater with only 4 on the ice. Martinez moves into the right side, shoots it past the defender and over, just over Klein's goalie's right pad. I had a perfect view of that one. Martinez just showing what a player he is tonight. Brian Graham in for the faceoff. Crusaders now up 4-1 in the third period. Solid 3-point lead. Faceoff won by the Bearcats. Bearcats now moving along the right side. It is taken away. Fighting for it near. Bearcats now moving it up through the center across Strake's blue line with the shot. Misha with the good glove save. Rayum trying to move it out. Another shot to the middle by the Bearcats. Bearcats with the try with the backhand. Misses. Bearcats now in the corner. Trying to pass it to the middle. Taken away by Rayum. Rayum once again fighting for it on that right side. Passed out to Graham. Graham slips on. And it is a good shot by the Bearcats, but it's a better save by Misha. Bearcats moving back along their board. Picked up by Rayum. Rayum going to try and clear around the boards. He does. Carter Kipp moving in to grab the puck in their own end. Not something you see on a power play. Carter Kipp trying to fight for it. Gets taken away by Klein. Klein now regrouping in their own end as Crusaders move back to defend. Darshan Patel moving to defend. Klein moving along their right side. Takes a shot. It is way over. And along the board. Moved up. Now Crusaders moving it up. That is Logan Graham. Shot just wide of the right pipe. Charlie Higgins keeping it in Crusaders' end. Crusaders only have 7 seconds left on the power play. It might be beneficial to keep it in the end. Crusaders now have killed off a power play, and more than killed off, scored a goal in that power play. Martinez trying to move it out. We are back to even skaters. Higgins has it in Crusaders' end. Move it back to Martinez, who is trying to set up a play. Martinez now moving on to the right side of the ice. Martinez over the blue line. And there is a offside called on Darshan Patel, who just moved over the blue line right before Martinez. Will be a face-off down in the Crusaders' end, it looks like. Yes. No. Face-off on the blue line in Klein's end. Darshan Patel ready to take the face-off. Darshan Patel wins the face-off, moves behind the net. Logan Graham on the chase. Martinez taking us away at half ice. Graham moving it up around the net. Looking for a pass in the middle, doesn't see it. Martinez takes a slap shot and he scores! Martinez with his 3rd goal. Martinez from just in front of the blue line shoots it all the way above the goalie's left shoulder to the opposite corner of the net. Martinez, in the first game we broadcasted, Martinez had 2 goals. He currently has 3 tonight with the hat trick. Martinez has had some impeccable aim in these last couple periods. Ethan Tran attempting to take away from the Bearcats. Bearcats now moving along the left side. Shot is wide. Rayum moving to take the puck. Gets a nice check as he pins him to the board. Crusaders trying to clear. Bearcats stop it with a good shot, but it is wide. Tran fighting for it in the corner. Still fighting for it. Bearcats almost had a shot, and they do off the crossbar. Rebound on the near side. Kip trying to retain it in the Crusaders' end, passing it up to Sean Algren. Bearcats in the left side, taken away by Kip. Crusaders now trying to take it away from the Bearcats in the Bearcats' own end. Bearcats trying to pass to the center ice. They get the pass. Rayum back defending along with Ethan Tran. Passing it, a big cross ice pass that misses. Rayum picks it up. Rayum with a shot off the pad. Oh, Trent almost had the rebound. Kip, again, trying to get a shot off, but he can't as there's a massive sticks there. Bearcats now trying to clear it out along the boards. Kip there fighting for it as he pins against the glass, trying to poke it out. Tran tripped up there. Still fought for it in front of the net. Crusaders not able to get a shot off. Rayum, Crusaders still keeping it in the Klein's end. Klein clears. We will get a icing call. Crusaders will have a face-off in Klein's end. Hopefully we get another shot. Darshan Patel will be on the face-off. Charlie Higgins in the back end with Rayum. Martin to his left. Nicolin to his right. We got a full set in here. 7 minutes, just under 7 minutes left in the third period. Crusaders up by 4. Higgins picking it up at center ice as it is cleared by the Bearcats. Moves it over to Martinez. Martinez gets it taken away. Goes across the blue line. Bearcats now moving it through, and it is taken away by Martinez as it is flipped into Jesuit's box, and we will have a face-off. New line comes in for Jesuit. The new line including Logan Graham, I believe Brian Graham, along with Max Harris, who is somebody I don't think we have seen yet in this game. Martinez moving it up along the board. Harris trying to grab it. It is swatted away by Klein. Crusaders now trying to move it up along the right board. Picked up by Brian Graham. Brian Graham moving in front. Brian Graham with the shot off the right pad. Right shoulder. Crusaders trying to move it back to the middle. It is fought for. Charlie Higgins picks it up. Passed out to Max. Martinez tries to pick it up. Martinez. Bearcats moving it up. Martinez with a good swat away. Bearcats could have potentially had a shot on goal, but Martinez got the stick in there and poked it away. And it will be a tripping call on, I believe, Charlie Higgins. It will be Charlie Higgins on the tripping call. Klein will once again go on the power play. Five minutes left in the third period. Crusaders with some confusion on the lines. Eventually they do get their four skaters out there. Face-off won by the Bearcats. Bearcats shot deflected by Harris. Bearcats now trying to get more shots off. Moving it behind the net. Fought for by Rayum. Rayum, a terrific defender, is able to swat it away. Graham up to meet. Tried to deke around him, but it is taken away. Shot. It is off. The Crusaders off Kip. And the Kip clears it into his own end. Brian Graham and Harris moving up to defend. Bearcats now moving it up through center ice. Bearcats, ooh, good deke right in front of the net. And it is shot and scored on the top corner. Misha couldn't get the glove up there fast enough. And the score is now 5-2. Tough play on the power play. Being a goal by the opposing team, the power play is now offset, and we are back to even skaters. Crusaders up 5-2 with 5 minutes left. Harrison Schwartz in for the faceoff, won by the Crusaders, now picked up by Algren. Algren fighting for it near the blue line. Moved back across the blue line. Schwartz, shot off the right pad. Schwartz with his own rebound, gets hit. Schwartz gathering together. Is taken away by the Bearcats. Bearcats trying to figure it out. Oh, Schwartz with a big hit, not happy about getting poked around. Schwartz wants that puck. Bearcats now moving up through center ice. Taken away by Charlie Higgins. Bearcats regain. Good stop by Misha with the pad. Martinez now moving up through center ice. Martinez on the right side. Martinez moving in. Martinez to the middle. Oh, it's a really close shot, just deflected. Sean Algren had a shot right in front of the goal, but it is deflected off the pad. Charlie Higgins now fighting for it in the neutral zone. Charlie Higgins ends up with it. Taken away by the Bearcats. Higgins moving it up again. Sawyer Bloesch comes in for the Crusaders. He's somebody who we haven't seen tonight. As Rayum moves it up to the board really fast. Misses the pass. Darshan Patel on the defense there, trying to take the puck away. He does. Attempts to clear it past the blue line. He doesn't. Bearcats pick it up in the neutral zone. Bearcats moving across Crusaders' blue line. Shot and a glove save by Misha. Picked that one out of the air like a baseball player. We will have a face-off in the Crusaders' end. Crusaders in for the face-off. That face-off is taken by Grisha. Another shot, and a whistle is blown. Nikulin again in the face-off. Shot. It is stopped by the pad. Bearcats trying to shoot again. It is just too weak to get there. Taken away by the Crusaders. Fought for in the corner. Loops back around into the corner. Bearcats taking it behind their own net. Passing it out near the blue line. Takes the slap shot, is deflected by Carter Kipp. Carter Kipp now moving it up through center ice. Across the blue line, is poked away. Kipp over to Darsham. Darsham can't get a shot off. Picked up by the Bearcats, now moving along on the left side of the ice. Bearcats passing it up past the blue line. Shot, and it is off the stick. Another shot by the Bearcats, deflected by the defender. Oh! Bearcats score again. Bearcats now make it 5-3 in the third period with only 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play. Crusaders need to hold on for 2 more minutes. Shot goes right off Misha's right shoulder and bounces into the net. Crusaders now have Brian Graham moving in to take the faceoff and need to hold for another 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Graham with the face-off, picked up by the Bearcats. Bearcats now moving it in to Crusaders' end, taken away by Rayum. Rayum now moving it up. Rayum along the boards, wrapping around behind the net. Graham there to grab the puck. Graham with a good hit. Crusaders trying to make sure that Bearcats can't get out, but they do. Bearcats now have it moving across Crusaders' blue line. Good defense by Rayum. Big hit by Rayum. Slid him right across the boards. Martinez now moving it out around the defender as he skates around him to grab it. Martinez passing it up to Graham. Graham now moving it through center ice along the left side. Graham to the middle. Ooh. Harris might have had a shot there, but it was poked away by the Bearcats. Harris loses his stick on the play. Martin trying to save it from going over the blue line. He can't. Bearcats now in center ice. Good defending by Martinez. Bearcats trying to get the tripping call, and they do not. Martin trying to keep it across. Is swatted away back to the Crusaders. Martinez now moving it up quite fluidly. Off the goalie with the shot. Shot to the middle. Brian Graham. Ooh, just wide. Slams off the glass. Bearcats pick it up. Taken away by Martinez. Stopped from going over the blue line. Martinez avoids getting hit on the left side. Bearcats try to attempt to clear. They do get across the blue lines. Back into Crusaders' end. Rayum with the cross, with the pass. Cross ice to clear. 56 seconds. Crusaders have to hold. Crusaders slipping as they're trying to get the puck. Bearcats moving into the end, into Crusaders' end. Good defense by Ethan Tran as a shot is wide, bouncing off a defender. 42 seconds left in the game. Big hit in the corner as they're trying to pin him there and get it out. Fans. Empty net. No! They had the shot at goal because they have the empty net. Risky move by empty net for Klein to try and get an extra straight. Tran moving it out. Bearcats wrapping it around. Graham's going to try and get it. Big hit. 8 seconds left. Klein clears, and that will be the game as they count 2, 1, and the buzzer blows. Crusaders win 5-3 with a well-fought game. Martinez, 3 goals, and I will pass it over to Thomas Hatfield to do the post-game show.
Hello, welcome back. Thomas Hatfield, Joey Montre, and Joey, what a game it was. What do you think about this one?
I love the Crusaders' way to come back. They were down in the first period, found a way to come back in the second period. 3 goals in the last 5 minutes of the second period, 2 more in the third. And we are now victors of 5-3. Crusaders now 3-0 in league play.
Yeah, absolutely. And we hope you join us for our next one, which will most likely be on the 12th of November, excuse me. We hope to see you there. Joey, any parting thoughts?
The Crusaders do have a game on Sunday. We will not be recording it or live streaming it. If you would like to come out here to the Sugarland Ice and Sports Center, you can come watch them. But I'm good.
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Thomas Hatfield.
I'm Joey Montroy.
And on behalf of SJet and CSN, we'd like to thank you for watching, and we will see you at our next broadcast.
I thought that I was gonna say, yeah, Saratov. Saratov. Okay. Thank you.
Hey, it's off-brand celebration. Hand over to them.
We also have a runner in scoring position with Jordanov, who was 3 for 3, but he seemingly just got out. Or it was a base hit.